Hello guys, thank you for checking out the new episode of the Devlog and a happy new year to all of you. As you know, there will be 3 playable main characters, each with their own chapter at the beginning of the game. And each of the characters will have an item in their inventory that they brought with them from the normal world into the fantasy world. However, these items have changed in a way, and I want to use them to implement a unique game mechanic into each of the 3 starting chapters. The demo will be set in Lani's chapter, and she has taken the controller of a games console with her from the real world. I wanted it to be a retro controller that changed into a modified version with a display and a mysterious software on it. On the one hand, I wanted it to work like kind of a Tamagotchi, except it's not a cute little animal that you have to take care of. Instead, the display shows a creepy ghostly figure of a girl who is obviously not happy about you disturbing her peace. On the other hand, I want the device to function like kind of an encyclopedia that can give you additional information about all sorts of things in the fantasy world that you investigate. Both the Tamagotchi and the encyclopedia will be involved in some of the puzzles in Lani's chapter. So I started with the design of the controller in the normal version and developed a version for the fantasy world out of it. Then I implemented it in the game so that it pops up on the screen when you click on it in the inventory. I set up sprites and colliders for the buttons on the controller and implemented some logic in the blueprint so that I can trigger events on it when clicking on the buttons. I wanted the buttons in the middle to be used to switch between the Tamagotchi mode and the encyclopedia mode. The encyclopedia is a widget that is loaded into the screen, and it checks for the progress of the game to make sure what entries should be in the list and what not. Entries consists of a headline, a main text, and a flipbook animation. And all possible entries are stored in a data table. When I was ready implementing the logic for it, it looked like this. As you may see, I added a subtle delay into the animations of the screen so that it feels more retro. And as you can see, the flipbook animation is still missing, but it will appear right here under the main text. After that, I started to work on the first small animation for the ghost girl to get a feeling for the Tamagotchi mode. There is no further logic implemented right now, but I think you can already get a good impression of how it will work in the end. In the coming weeks, I will continue to work on the content for the demo. As always, please don't forget to wishlist the Pretty Broken Adventure on Steam, and I hope to see you next month, everybody. Thank you.